We've had some active weather over the last few days. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake here with a look at our full Friday forecast. First things first, I want to talk about our rainfall over the last 24 hours. So we got another round of pretty impressive numbers here. Close to 1.5 inches up in San Luis Obispo, close to 3/4 of an inch in Ventura, Goleta, closer to 1 inch even here in Santa Barbara. Very, very good light stratiform rain here, maybe some heavier pockets embedded, but we're drying out nicely for our Friday, and then we're drying out just in time for Super Bowl weekend. So here's a look at satellite and radar. There's that cold front that passed through the area that brought those blustery winds, that brought those good amounts of rainfall up in San Luis Obispo. Well, since we're in the wake of that front, we're holding on to winds for the next couple of hours or so, but we're going to see those skies clearing out beautifully and we're drying out nicely. So take a look at temperatures. A mini ridge of high pressure will build in. That'll warm us up just a few degrees, and Sunday actually looks to be one of the most pleasant days of the forecast. So make sure to get outside, maybe go for a nice tailgate and watch the game with friends and family. If you're staying here in Santa Barbara, you can see that temperatures are looking really pleasant. Right around kickoff, we should be into the 60s. About halftime and on your drive home there, we'll likely see a little bit more clouds and fog building in. So that's one thing to keep in mind, but a great forecast nonetheless. And we need a couple days of some dry weather and stagnant weather here, again, because we saw some good amounts of rain up in San Luis Obispo and even here in Santa Barbara. So now we're going to take a look at the extended forecast here because we have a lot to plan for. So take a look. High pressures all over the map heading into our weekend. But again, it's going to warm us up just a few degrees. We'll see sunny skies. We'll have very pleasant conditions heading into that Super Bowl Sunday. But high pressure is not going to be shielding us from all this moisture for too much longer. As we near closer into the middle of the month and right around your Valentine's Day, well, here's our next storm system. So take a look here. A big wall of moisture headed right for the west-facing coast here. You can see by the time we head into Thursday afternoon, the entire area looking rather soggy, and we're going to stay wet heading into Valentine's Day. So you'll want to start planning accordingly now. This is a week out in advance, but those rain chances are already upwards of 90 to 100%. It does look to be a pretty potent storm system. It could be an atmospheric river, but again, we're about a week out, so you'll want to keep an eye on the latest information as we head closer to this event, and again, keep those plans in the very back of your mind. But here's a look at our Friday. So all the more reason to head outside today and this weekend. Enjoy these calm and stagnant conditions. Temperatures into the 50s and 60s, so you'll likely want that extra layer, but beautiful, clear, bright, sunny skies by the afternoon. One thing to keep in mind, overnight lows, especially in interior areas, will be cooling back down into the 30s, so a little bit chilly for those areas, especially closer to Ojai and even Santa Paula, but along the coastline, we should be cooling into the 40s and 50s. Have a great Friday and a great weekend.